Rush just announced 11 more shows for this reunion tour, plus a leaked set list. We'll break it all down for you in this part of the Steve Champagne Radio Show. Welcome to the Steve Champagne Radio Show. Ah, yes, we got more Rush news and possibly a leaked set list. I can't wait to tell you about this. Welcome, everybody, back to the show. We're glad to have you. I know there's a lot of choices out there when you're watching videos these days, and I'm glad that you have decided to watch this particular video. Okay, so we're going to dive right into this thing, and I'll tell you what's going on with Rush and where they have added shows at. I'm also going to give you maybe a leaked set list that I saw that's going around online right now, and we'll talk about that, and maybe your Rush songs, what you would like. We'll get to that all in a second, but let's get to the dates first, okay? That's what the video's all about. So we'll roll with this. Okay, they didn't add any more cities, but they added dates to each city. As I predicted, they would add more dates. They've added 2 dates in Los Angeles, so now they're going to be there in LA the 7th, 9th, 11th, and 13th. They're going to be in Mexico City on the 18th, and that's all 6/18 of next year. Then they're going to be adding 2 dates in Fort Worth, Texas. They'll be there the 24th to 26th. They added the 28th and 30th. And then they're going to Chicago. And that would be 7/16 and 7/18. They already announced. Now they'll be there the 20th and the 22nd on top of that. Madison Square Garden, they've already announced the 28th and 30th of July. Now they've added the 1st and the 3rd of August. And in Toronto, they were going to be there the 7th and 9th. Now they've added the 11th and 13th in Toronto. And in Cleveland, they're wrapping this thing up in Cleveland? Cleveland. Really? Cleveland. They should be. Why ain't he wrapping this up in Toronto? That's what I'm trying to figure out. You know, back home in Canada, you get up in the concert, you drive home. No, you got to go back to Cleveland. They added 1 date in Cleveland, and that's on the 19th of September. Wow. Okay. Now, we're going to get to the set list. Now, if you're a Rush fan, I mean, you know, everybody's got their dream set list, really, at any concert. I haven't seen how much these ticket prices are going to cost. I imagine they'll be somewhat pricey for sure, but someone has gone around and leaked some of the songs that are going to be played during these shows. Now, Geddy and Alex have released a statement saying they are learning between 30 and 36 songs, the band is, to be able to swap it up from night to night, especially if they're going to be there 4 days. They want to play some different songs. And really, when you think about this, at their age, doing a show every other night, being in one city, you know, it prevents you from flying here and there and everywhere. You know, more bands might want to consider this, but because Rush has got a big following, they could pull this off. I don't know how many other bands could do this. But here's, you know, I'm not going to go through every song on the set list, but I want to go through the ones that I feel are surprise songs. The leaked set list says that they're going to do the entire side 1 of 2112. You know, usually they just do the overture, the Temple of Syrinx, and that's it. But I hear on this particular, they're going to do the whole side. That's cool. I haven't heard that ever from Rush. Ever. I've always heard that Temple of Syrinx thing in the overture, but never that. The other thing that I thought was a surprise is they are meddling with Cygnus X-1 and Book 2, the Hemispheres thing. They're going to put that together in one big, long thing. I think that's really cool because I personally like, I know a lot of people like Cygnus X-1, but I personally like Book 2 on Hemispheres. I like the Hemispheres album. Some people didn't care for it that much, but, you know, I mean, obviously people like La Villa and the Trees, but they never really cared for the first side. I personally liked it. I thought it was good. That's two that really stick out for me. Another one that they said they were going to maybe pull off is a song called Wish Them Well. Now, that's one of their later songs. I think it came out in 2012 with that Red album. Oh, man, the title escapes me. And, of course, Xanadu. They were talking about playing that one. The Body Electric, which I really liked that song. I thought that was unique. But, these are the ones that I thought were surprise songs. We all know that Limelight, Tom Sawyer, these other songs, they're all going to be on the set list. We know that. Closer to the Heart, all these big popular songs, they're going to play those songs. But what do you want to hear? If you were to buy a ticket and go to this show, give me your 10 or at least 5 must-hear Rush songs that aren't Tom Sawyer, Limelight, that kind of Closer to the Heart. Give me your top 5 or 10 Rush songs that you would love to hear. I read every single comment, and I invite you to join us, one of the fastest growing channels right here on YouTube, the I Love Music Army at the Steve Champagne Radio Show. Be a part of it. I enjoy reading the comments. I comment back on a lot of them. We do 3 to 5 videos a week, and be part of the show. We've got so many exciting things going on, and just be a part of it. Yeah. Let's rock and roll, baby. It's Rush time. Until next time, peace, love, thanks for hanging with us.